think the longer this S&D goes, the more it favors, well, it doesn't favor Infused, but the better Infused has a chance to win it.
OpTic gonna send all 4 defensively over at B. Meanwhile, Bomb spots it, rotates middle, shots going down. You have your sniper hanging in the back. Zero just waiting for a pick, but Formal's gonna get first blood. Formal takes a shot, doesn't die. Crim6 is gonna eat a bullet as well. The hit marker's gotta be frustrating to open this up.
That is very frustrating. Marky B, though, able to pick up Karma. I mean, how often do we see that? 2 snipes go down and then both of them result in hit markers. Urban's gonna push through, take out Formal, and he's gonna get out alive. If you're OpTic, there's no way you can let that happen. I mean, guy comes right into your base and he picks up 2, and this is gonna be an Infused win. We talked about one of the players on Infused having to make a play. Urban just made a huge play.
Urban just challenged Formal there. Great positioning as well, but I think it was Marky B, answering back, able to get that big kill, opening things up over on the A side. And you're gonna see Urban 3 kills in this round, finishing it out with the ASM-1. I think Infused is the better S&D, man. I'll say it right now. They play with so much patience, and they know exactly when to push out and challenge. OpTic, they looked a little frantic in the rotation back over.
Their teamwork just seems a little bit off right now, OpTic Gaming. Not trading those plays. I mean, when Urban pushes into your base and kills Formal and then can just run away, I mean, there's no excuse for that. Zero able to pick up Formal right off the break as well. So now Infused gonna get that man advantage here on defense, putting themselves in a great position to go up 2-0.
Big snipe coming through, first blood, scored by Infused this round. Crim6 spotted, Zero gonna dodge out. Crim decides not to engage. Meanwhile, Petey is gonna pick up a kill on Scump. Crim stuck in between 3 players, looking for some support from Karma, but Karma simply didn't have the angle. Now, trying to fight from below. OpTic has not gotten a kill here in round 2. Can Crim get one here?
But you see the way Infused plays is that, how many times are we on with Crim where he puts some shots on a player and then they just dart away, and they only come out and challenge when they have 2 players in position to pick up the kill. I mean, even if OpTic were able to pick up 1, I believe it was Marky B we saw challenge somebody in the middle. There was another player jumping up to put shots right behind him. Just great team play from Infused.
Zero doing the damage at range. PD doing a great job watching the flank, making sure that Scump didn't get behind him. This time he's going to switch from the ASM-1 back over to the bow. We'll start things off with your bomb carriers. PD is going to be rushing this one down B. The last time they did this, they sent it right back down to the middle, and it looks that's the exact same game plan as OpTic bites on B hard once again.
Kind of mirror image of the first offensive round for Infused. And gonna have the bomb trying to just rotate it across the map. OpTic just playing that 4-man strong defense over at B. They're gonna try and just flood and break this once the bomb goes down.
And it looks like the flank was being watched, but Zero didn't see anything at the top, so Crim's got an opportunity here. And his teammates come charging in with him. Formal's gonna go in, Crim jumps on the bomb. And Marky B is gonna fall. Zero, last man alive. It looked like Infused had this round, but a nice retake by OpTic.
And Zero just trying to stay alive, buy some time, not able to pick up Crim. Now OpTic gonna get their first round on the board. Huge win for them. Crim picks up 2. Karma picks up another, and that is a must-win round if there is one in this game. I mean, they go down 3-0. It's pretty difficult to come back from that.
If OpTic doesn't cut it down the middle, if they go up on the top street through the parking lot, they're spotted, they're executed by Urban, and this round goes to Infused, but OpTic able to bring it back now. Still trailing by a round, they'll be on the attack. Who's your player to watch, Matt?
Now, I want to see what Scump's doing. I mean, 0-3 right now. Usually don't see that from Scump, but see how he's playing with the ASM-1. He looks like he's just going to be the guy just trying to cause chaos early, but has nobody to back him up. PD and Marky B in the kill feed early. I don't know what that player was doing. He was just looking straight up in the sky, but Karma left in a 1v3. They got to get more help for Scump. If he's going to be the first player pushing in and charging right away, he's going to lose his life. But he's just trying to make a play for the rest of those players on his team. Nobody else there to back him up.
And you see the energy difference. Infused getting fired up, the fist bumps going down. OpTic Gaming, stone faces, staring into the monitor. Trailing by 2 rounds, trying to bring it back. They'll have to do it on defense. Formal's lost his sniper battles to Zero earlier in the game. They're going to trust Karma with the big gun this time around.
And Karma looked good with the sniper rifle on recovery. So really no reason to change that. Coming in here to Solar, and not going to spot anything. He's actually going to switch to the AR. I like the call there. And see, Infused. Infused has come out with almost a different look every round on offense. Love the diversity in strategy out of them.
European squad's always known for their strong S&D play. They're displaying some of it here today to open up pool play. Remember, still have plenty of games to go down tonight. Your top squads from each pool will be moving on into our winner's bracket. The bottom ones will drop into the loser's bracket right away. Scump engaging, gonna challenge now, and he's got defenders on the other side waiting for him. His bomb not planted yet though.
Yeah, Infused just using a lot of that patience, just trying to bait out one of the players of OpTic to get a little bit too antsy, and Urban, he's gonna get dropped by Formal mid-map. So I believe that's a first time we've seen OpTic get a man advantage here in this one. Formal's gonna pick up a second, so 2 big kills out of Formal. Marky B is gonna answer up, picking him up in the middle of the map. It's gonna be a 3v2. Infused, not many options here. You know, one of the players with the sniper rifle doesn't have a great chance. He's actually gonna see Scum, then not to challenge him. Now he's gonna just fly out. He's gonna pick up one with the pistol. Not able to switch to the sniper rifle. That would have been absolutely insane if he was able to pull it off, but OpTic win their second round in a row.
Big plays coming through. You're gonna see Karma with the 2-piece. First hits the melee and then is gonna finish 0. Karma leading the squad at 4-3, but Scump still on that donut, looking for his first kill. OpTic Gaming trying to take an offensive round now.
If he's going to be the one applying the pressure, he's got to have another teammate to back him up to justify him just running in there like that. I mean, if there's nobody to back him up, there's no reason to just kind of, eliminate one of your teammates right off the rip.
Hero posted up to watch the middle. Scump waiting to see movement from inside the tunnel, and you're going to have Crim 6 in a bit of a vulnerable position. Did he spot 0? Going to turn off your COD vision. This is what Crim sees. And he is going to wisely back away. On the other end, you saw Formal on the flank, picking up the first kill over at A. So Formal 2 rounds in a row, giving his team first blood.
He's having a great S&D. I mean, last few rounds, it's really been Formal opening things up for OpTic. They have that man advantage. Let's see how they decide to use it. I think the original plan of this round was probably to strong arm 2B, but now you see Zero picking up 2. Going to thwart the plans of OpTic Gaming, now bombed down. Karma and Scump, last 2 alive, going to have to make a play.
And Zero is so elusive, Matt. The angles he gives himself,
he's going to get this
ridiculous. Ace. Can Zero get them all? He's got protection. Marky B's got his back watched, and this should be it. What a return there.
And that's a round you can't give away. I mean, Zero picks up 3, just a monster play out of him. I thought he was going to pick up the ace, but backs down. 7-2 out of him here in this game 5. One of the newer players, getting his first real big chance with Epsilon in Europe, now on Infused coming over here. It's a big stage for him to perform well on.
Absolutely, and I think most impressively, this Infused squad is not taking the risk. They're not jumping out there challenging. They're trusting
smart.
Their teammates. Very smart play being shown here in Search and Destroy. This is kind of the same situation we had in the first S&D, a 4-2 lead. OpTic made it close on recovery, but in the end it was Infused finishing. Now it's going to be OpTic again, first blood. This time Scump and Formal. PD last man standing. OpTic is going to get all 4 down, and really that'll be the round.
I liked the idea from Infused that OpTic was just stacking over at B, and Infused was able to take advantage of it. They probably thought OpTic won't stack pretty hard over at B this time. We can just play really aggressive, push all the way through. OpTic, though, still has 3 players on that side of the map. They were able to win those gunfights pretty easy.
4-3, Infused still with the advantage. OpTic trying to tie things up. Start things off with Zero on the defensive side, and he's actually going to put away the sniper in favor for the Val. Look for an aggressive defensive play coming in from your European lineup.
And interesting, they're going to go with a push down the A street. It seems it's going to be one player from OpTic Gaming. It's going to be Formal. He's going to be able to call it out to his teammates. Surprised you're not going to see them be more aggressive on the B side of the map, trying to get the bomb down, but OpTic still playing pretty slow. Karma going to get first blood on a Zero, so another first blood from OpTic Gaming. I feel like for the most part it's been Karma and Formal picking them up. Scump last round with the first blood, but Karma and Formal having a great game 5.
Karma's going to try and get some shots over on PD. He had help from Crim 6, who's going to be putting this down any moment. Meanwhile, looks like someone over there from Infused thought he saw action at A. PD's going to get it just as Crim turns his back. Now PD's going to spot Karma up top. Karma gets 2 bullets in him, but PD will escape with his life.
And I feel like every time Infused goes in and picks up 1, they're able to just dart away. I mean, right there, Krim gets picked up, just some bad timing. He was watching that spot as soon as he turned, PD comes down it. But still, nobody in position to pick up that kill, and now OpTic's put themselves in a bad spot. Not a lot of time to make anything happen here. And I feel like that's when we see them lose these S&D rounds, when they kind of sit around, you know, wait, try and make something happen, when their main strength is that they can outgun most teams. They can just push straight through, and they just let it go all the way to the end here. Bomb's going to be down. Scump, though, in a 2v1. He's going to get tagged up from behind. Marky B is going to finish him off, and Infused. 1 round away here, Puckett, from taking this opening series.
And what a statement this would be from Infused. Really jumping on the map back at Gfinity when they took out Team Caliber back in pool play. If they can open up with a win over the #1 seed, they are definitely looking for another easy road into the winner's bracket.
Yeah, that is just, it would be a very impressive first win for Infused, obviously against OpTic Gaming. They got Team Caliber in their pool and XGN as well. I believe Team Caliber actually beat XGN 3-2, you know, over on the other stream. But no, Infused putting themselves in a great spot to make it out of this pool if they win this matchup.
Bomb going down right away. Infused not waiting for anything. Now OpTic's aware of it, but look at the escape. All 4 players backing up. Scump checking every corner, doesn't spot anything. You got Karma working with Krim now. Both players jump into the middle, but Infused playing so elusive. Finally, PD shows himself. He's going to get dropped.
They're giving OpTic way too much space, I think, though. I mean, you see, we're going to be able to ninja this, and that was just really confusing. I mean, you talk about, giving, up a lot of space. I mean, they go all the way back to pretty much their glass side, and then they're not even able to get eyes on the bomb. They just let OpTic come up, take right control of the bomb site, and then just never challenge it again. Just a really odd play right there from Infused.
I think you got to give credit to Karma and Krim 6. You saw it on the mini-map. Both players shooting non-stop, trying to force their opposition back. Now OpTic back against the wall, trying to force a round 11. Scump gonna lead the charge. Here comes their first shots. Nice team kill on Urban.
Yeah, not a good route by Urban. He saw the players from OpTic coming down the A street, and he trying to run away. There was no reason to dart down. He could have went up the catwalk, but now OpTic has the man advantage. It's actually going to be Zero and Marky B able to take out 2, but still a 2v1. Scump, I believe he's the one who's going to be able to finish this last kill off. And we are going to a round 11 here in Game 5, Puckett.
Look at this ace from Scump. The man just went
Started out real slow, but picking it up here towards the end.
Picks up the 2 kills, and you're running in kill cam. Formal got kind of segmented out and eliminated, but nice finish. Scump and Krim 6 getting it done. We'll take a look at Karma off the break. And it's going to be Karma going for the peek right away. He's going to spot some movement. Calls it out to Krim, who's going to stall out. Scump's going to play this one slow as well.
You know, I would have liked to see them play this round pretty aggressive, to be honest with you. You know, they win their offensive rounds playing fast. They just displayed that. I mean, pushing over towards the A street, they were able to win that round fairly easily. And then now going back to the slow strats, which have really hurt you. I don't know if this is the right call from OpTic Gaming. It's interesting to see how much time's left on the clock. You got a little less than a minute when they actually start to make a push, because a lot of times they just give themselves no time to work with. They can't put themselves in that position again.
There is your COD vision. Formal trying to lead this charge. Distraction shot's gonna pay off. Formal gets first blood. OpTic Gaming 1 step closer to the comeback. Urban's gonna get tagged up, 2 down. Marky B and PD left alive.
This is a round that OpTic needs to put away. See, Marky B trying to make a play here in the mid street. It's gonna be all up to him. And OpTic Gaming gonna make the comeback here, Puckett. Win this one 6-5.
Game 5, round 11
Crazy.
to open up MLG's 100th event. That's just a little sample of what's going down this weekend, Matt.
I mean, that's the right way to start this one off, right? I mean, Infused plays a great first 2 maps, and OpTic Gaming storms back. That Game 5, though, Infused, they're going to be looking back and seeing what went wrong. I mean, they played some great S&D in Game 2. They had some great rounds here in Game 5, but just not able to win it there in round 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know there's a lot of OpTic Gaming fans out in the crowd, but give it up for Infused as well. They played their hearts out to open up this weekend. One of the biggest threats